So we all hope that after we pass on, a family would have the priority, right, over our assets. But the problem is when a person dies, most of our assets will be frozen. So what are the assets that will be frozen? There are two categories of assets. One is under the estate category. So this asset will be frozen, whereas for the other categories is non-estate. Next, why you want to freeze my estate, right? Because you want to settle your debts or tax. We need these tools to help us go through all these hassles. Trust is a very important tools in Malaysia that we can utilize for our estate planning purpose. There are so many different types of trust setup or trust arrangement that suit different requirements. So what are the assets that can be transferred or safeguarded under the trust? Okay, you can have your real estate, but your real estate properties, and normally it needs to be free from encumbrances. Okay, and others, any assets that you can think of, you can actually transfer into a trustee to let them hold on trust. Next, how is insurance trust utilized for various financial or legacy purposes? So this is a very good arrangement where you can use life insurance to multiply or to double up or triple up your wealth for the benefit of your children. This is how it works. During lifetime, if you're the parents, so you take up the policy, let's say 3 million of life insurance policy, you do absolute assignment, purely life insurance will do. Don't transfer medical card, don't transfer critical illness policy. These two, you need to use it during lifetime. You state all the term and condition in your trustee. The trustee will safeguard the life insurance policy, proceed from your claim, and also to take care of the benefits of your beneficiaries, so they can pay money monthly to guardian to take care of your young children, living expenses, medical, or even education. You can state that even on a monthly basis. What are the advantages of setting up life insurance trust? You are just paying not in lump sum to the family members, but on a monthly basis. You can provide allowance to the guardian, have trust corporation to take care of the big lump sum of money, avoid estate being frozen, and also skip a long and messy probate process. This might take years. And also money in the trust is not subject to settlers, creditors claim. The only disadvantages of setting up an insurance trust from 1st of January 2022 is your stamp duty, and LHDN suddenly come in and charge this stamp duty on your summation. Okay, how would it charge it according to the tier? 1%, 2%, 3%. Do I need to really start up a trust arrangement? These are the situation that you may consider. Come to the last portion is the differences between will and trust. And trust, there is a trust deed, it need to be stamped. Will no need to be stamped. Next one, when effective, will after death. Trust, if you set up a living trust, immediately. If you set up a testamentary trust, it will be take effect upon death. You are still the original owner until death under a will. Trust, ownership of the asset is being transferred to the trustee. And settled debts, yes, in your will, whatever stated in your will, your cash, your investment, whatever, you need to use it to settle your debts. Whereas for trust, if it is an irrevocable trust, more than 5 years, it is safe. So it can be safeguard for your next generation. Yes, in will, you need to wait for court order or grant of probate. Whereas trust, no need. And also revocable, will, yes, during lifetime you can revoke it anytime. Trust, if revocable trust, yes. If it is an irrevocable trust, then cannot revoke. Distribute what asset? All assets under estate, you can state it in the will. And whereas for trust, only those transferred to the... And after death, all estate will be frozen under the estate category. And for your trust, assets in the trust will not be frozen. And can arrange for how many? Will, one person only have one valid will upon death. And trust can be more than one. Assets in debt, whatever, let's say you have a property still owing the bank, you can still also put in your will. Whereas your trust cannot, you must be free from encumbrances.